MK Beauty. Hello MK Beauties, welcome back to my channel. I am Melanie, the creator and owner of Majestic Knowing Beauty. If you are here for the first time, welcome. I hope you stick around, subscribe, and join the MK Beauty community because we are all things beauty. We have a great time, it's a vibe, and you should subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, subscriber, hey boo, welcome back. Your girl is back. If you've been keeping up with me, I did a video a few weeks ago just giving some updates about how 2024 has been going and where I've been, but I am back. Okay, so in this video I just wanted to give an updated nighttime routine. It's been a while since I uploaded a nighttime routine, and I have actually incorporated a few things differently, as well as incorporated some new products. So I thought I wanted to, just bring you guys along and share with you my updated nighttime skincare routine. So this is my face. I've had this face on for a very long time. It is literally almost midnight, and I put this face on for church today. So I am getting ready to take off my makeup. It's been on, I don't even know how many hours, but it's been a while. And I have eaten a seafood boil. I've taken a nap. I've touched in my face, and this is the face. So I think this is pretty good. Marks here from my nap, but I think this is pretty good to say that it's been on at least, 10, almost 12 hours. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this nighttime routine. Okay. First things first, removing my jewelry. I like to remove my jewelry to make sure, I don't have any no products getting into the jewelry, no products getting into in between the jewelry, especially my wedding set. And that's what I like to do. My earrings, I tend to leave on. That's no biggie. And then my necklaces, I'll just put them inside of my shirt. I've already washed my hands, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my arm sleeves just to keep water from running down my arms when I'm washing my face. I'm going to remove my makeup by using my makeup wipes from MAC. This is the Gently Off Wipes plus micellar water. It comes with 80 sheets. I really do like these, and I started using these maybe 3 months ago, and this is already my second pack. It has 80 sheets in here. Okay, so I take my wipe, open it up all the way, and I like to start one end of the wipe, just removing the makeup. I notice a lot of people, when they tend to use wipes, they like to ball it up. You're not really using the full wipe. See, that's just one half of the wipe. Then I can go to the other side of my face and use the other half of the wipe to remove the makeup. And I like to utilize the entire wipe, so I'll try to use this section and wipe my eye area and just wipe in different areas where I have some use of the wipe. I like to utilize my product. And you get 80 in a pack. So I'm done with this. This is used, right? So I'm just going to grab a second wipe. And remove my makeup. Making sure I include under my neck, because when you are applying makeup, you should be going down the sides of your neck, wiping around the eye area, the brows. Being gentle. Just making sure I really go in and remove a good layer of makeup. Now, I tend to do at least 3 different steps with removing my makeup. So that was pretty much the first step, using my MAC wipes. So now the makeup is pretty much gone. The next step I'm going to do is focus on my eyes, and I'm going to use my Mary Kay Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. I'm going to apply this to some cotton balls. And just putting some on the cotton balls and working that around my eyes. Now this product is very, very gentle. It's oil-free, so it really does go in and sweep that eye makeup off. The mascara, the eyeliner, even lash glue, lash adhesive if you wear falsies. And just gently wiping back and forth, getting underneath the eye area. Go in with 2 more cotton rounds or cotton balls. Apply some more product. And just gently wiping my eye. Getting the mascara, the eyeliner. Including my brows. Okay. Then from there, I like to go in with my Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I've talked about this product countless times. I absolutely love it. And I like to use my little spatula and grab some product. It doesn't take a lot. This is the amount that I'm going to use. Apply it to my hand, rub my hands together, and rub this all over my face. This Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, it really does melt the makeup away. It offers hydration. Smells pretty nice. It's a nice, calm, spa type smell, in my opinion. And it just lifts everything, gently removes everything. And I like to massage around my eye area. And then I begin to use my ring finger to go up and down on my lashes, just to ensure that all my eye product is off my lashes. Underneath my eyes, and then just up and down on my lashes. Working that in. Including my lips. And usually around this time I have my water running just to get my water warm. Not really warm, but just kind of warm up the hot side of the water, and then I'll add in the cool water just to have a nice temperature of water to remove my makeup with my towelette, including the neck. And what this does, it just gives a nice hydration to the skin as well. It doesn't dry your skin out. And it also helps produce collagen. That's why it's called Pro Collagen. So it just helps with a lot of things for the skin. I'm going to use my face towels. These are face towels that I did purchase from Amazon. I will provide the link in the description box, but these are Our Med Life face towels, ultra soft. I like these because you get 100 in a pack. You can purchase just the individual pack, or you can purchase a 3-set or 6-set. So just take my towelette and I wet it, and then I do the same motion with my makeup remover wipe with my towelette. I start with one half of the towelette with wiping one side of my face. And then the other half on the other side. This is what has come off so far. So I still have makeup on my face, although I use my makeup wipe. This is why I like to use the Pro Collagen, because it goes in and it truly melts away makeup that was not picked up with a towelette, a makeup remover wipe. Then I go in and rinse this towelette again. That's another thing that I love about these towels. You can rinse them and it completely gets all of the product out of the towel, and then I can use it again for another wiping. And as you know, or should know if you've been here for a while, using a disposable towel like a towelette such as this allows you to not transfer bacteria, because actual towels hold bacteria and you don't want to cross-contaminate and get bacteria into your face, because you are cleaning your face for healthy skin. And I really try to make sure I focus on my eyes to make sure I get all of that product makeup from around my eyes. Now this was from the second swipe. Very little residue, but no worries, because I actually go in with another product as a pre-cleanse to make sure my makeup is removed, and that is the Dermalogica Pro Cleanser. And I go in, I rub that in. You can apply it on your face or you can apply it in your hands. I tend to do both. It just depends on how I feel at the time of use. So what this does is, it's a pre-cleanse, so it actually removes oil, makeup, sunscreen, and any debris that may be left onto the skin. So I do the same thing, just rub that in, really focusing around the hairline, making sure I got makeup from around the hairline, the eyes, using my ring finger to go up and down to include my lashes, the under eye area, lips, of course, and the neck. I'm going to grab another clean towel, wet it, and begin to remove. A little residue there, but this is why I like to do almost a triple cleanse of removing my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with actually cleansing my face, and I've started using the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser, and this is dermatology tested, safe for sensitive skin, effectively cleanse and removes excess oil. It is soap free, sulfate free, fragrance free. Yeah, so this is the cleanser that I've been using, which I'm actually enjoying. I've been using it for about a week now. It is a gel texture, which I like a gel texture for my skin type, which is combination. And I rub that in with a little water and begin to cleanse. It's very gentle, it's very mild, it's very soothing and calm. That's what I really like about it. Always include the neck. Always include the neck. And I just go in circular motions. Making sure I truly cleanse all over the face. My natural curlies, we can include that hairline and not worry about the hairline getting wet. But when I have a press, I have to make sure I'm gentle with cleaning around the hairline. And it's suitable and mild enough that I can open my eyes after applying it around my eye area, which is also great. I usually work that in for about a minute or two. And then we rinse. Pat dry. All right, we are good to go. We have clean skin, freshly washed our face. I like to use the little towelette to just wipe down the water from around the sink. And at this point, I will hop into the shower, take my shower. When I get out, I'll come back and I'll finish up with my nighttime products for nighttime regimen. I totally forgot to put my hair back. I normally put some clips in my hair to keep the hair back, but it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the shower, and then when I get out, I'll finish up with my other products. So yeah, let's get clean. All right, we are back, fresh out of the shower, feeling great, feeling clean. Feeling great, feeling clean, feeling refreshed. Fresh face, clean body, yes. All right, so let's get into it. For my nighttime products, I like to use a few different products for the nighttime. Nighttime is the time where I'm actually making sure I am treating my skin, renewing my skin, and hydrating my skin. So at night, I use a few different products. What I like to do is, I'm still dealing with hyperpigmentation. My skin has cleared up tremendously. My breakouts have been very minimal. I only have something like right here. But that is due to my skincare, as well as I've been getting facials for the last 2 months. So my esthetician has done miracles with clearing up my skin and treating my hyperpigmentation. So at night, I like to still focus on treating the hyperpigmentation, also the breakouts, my under eye area, because I'm starting to notice fine lines and I don't want that. So what I use now is a combination of a few different things. I think some of them are new. Maybe one product may be still the same since the last time I've done a nighttime skincare regimen with you guys. But nonetheless, I don't really have a particular order, as in starting with moisturizing my eyes and then do my face. I don't have an order for that, but let's just go ahead and get right into it. So for the overall face, I'm still using the Biome Brightening Toner. This stuff is really good. I'm literally almost out. I could tell I'm at the bottom, but this is just a toner for brightening, for the hyperpigmentation. And I really think this is doing what it's supposed to do, what it's designed to do. Every time I use this at night, when I wake up in the morning, I can tell that my blemishes have greatly decreased. Like, they are truly, truly fading away. So this is what I still use. So I just shake it up. Sometimes I just apply it directly to my face. Sometimes I put it in my hand. Either way, it works. And sometimes it could be a little messy. But starting at my forehead, just rubbing what I just poured out onto my face. And I also include my neck. So I just rub that in, pat it over my eyes. It does say not to include your eyes, but if you know me, you know I'm gonna customize it to the best of my ability. So I rub it over my eyes. And I just allow that to absorb. Okay, if you hear that, I have my fan going, which is what I like to use to help actually get the product to absorb into the skin much faster. Okay, let me turn that off. The next thing, which is new, is the Clarins Double Serum. This is for the eye. It is for anti-aging, hydration, fine lines and wrinkles. So I have been using this most recently since the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. This was on sale at half off. Let me see what the regular price is. Okay, so this is the Clarins Double Serum Eye Firming and Hydrating Concentrate. The regular price is $84, so I got it during the 21 Days of sale, 21 Days of Beauty sale with Ulta at half off. So it is a eye firming and hydrating concentrate. It's a 2-in-1 formula with 13 plant extracts that combines into one powerhouse eye treatment to visibly smooth, firm, and hydrate for more youthful looking eyes in just 7 days. I can definitely say I agree with those claims because just within the short amount of time, maybe 2 weeks that I've been using this, or a week and a half that I've been using this, I'm noticing that my under eye area is starting to firm, and it is more hydrating. I do use products in the daytime, which I'll have a updated daytime morning routine coming up after this, but I do use eye products in the morning to also combat what I did at night. So definitely great product, worth the amount, but I'm glad that I was able to get it at half off. So I now use this, and like I said, it is a double serum. It's 2-in-1. So I just pump a little bit on my ring finger, and it comes out as a cream and a gel. And I just take my ring finger, rub both products together, and I rub that in underneath my eye area and on top of the eye. Just like that. Now, if you have not been around for a while and you are wondering why I use the ring finger is the weakest finger on the hand, and the skin around the eye is 1/3 less thick than the skin anywhere else on the face. So using the weakest finger to work product around the eye is keeping it very gentle. You're not being too hard or too rough, pulling and tugging at that gentle skin underneath the eye area. So I just allow that to pat in, and I like to move my hands in certain motions to make sure I'm truly getting the product in the areas that I'm finding where I have, you know, the deep fine lines, which is definitely in the corner of the eye. So I like to truly press to make sure that product is getting in. Okay, then the next thing that I like to do, I feel like I'm so close, but that's okay. So the next thing that I like to do, I like to alternate truly a lot of my nighttime products, especially with me trying to treat my hyperpigmentation. Too much brightening product or vitamin C can really cause the skin to dry out. I've noticed that. So I try to make sure I'm not using too much where I'm drying out my skin, because if I end up drying out my skin, then I'm trying to put that moisture back into the skin. Another new product that I've been using is the Topicals Fade Cream. As you can tell, I've been using it, right? I like to apply that to the areas where I have a lot of the hyperpigmentation. It does have a smell to it, which a lot of people did say within the online claims and the statements. It has a smell that reminds me of Ambi. If you used Ambi back in the day, then you are familiar with how Ambi, you know, had that very unique scent to it. This has the same exact scent to it. So I just apply that all around the areas where I still have scarring from my breakouts. Your girl had breakouts badly, like so bad. So just rubbing that in those areas. And again, this is a fade treatment. This is Topicals Brightening and Clearing Serum. So using this in conjunction with the brightening toner has definitely been helping. I don't necessarily use this fade cream every night. Sometimes I will alternate and use this fade cream in the morning. Sometimes I use it at night, but tonight I really want to make sure I am doing a good treatment and using this product. So I'm going to turn my fan back on just to get that to absorb. I feel like having the fan actually helps the product to absorb. Let me say it that way. Okay, so now that that's in and that has absorbed, you can tell I have a nice little hydrating glow, hydrating shine. Oh, and let me tell you that Biome, this toner actually has hydrating properties in it. It hydrates the skin. So I think this is a great hydrator. Although it is for brightening, it definitely gives the skin some hydration. So the next thing I am going to add is my Rare Beauty Miracle Patch Advanced Strength Retinol Spot Cover. This is new in my regimen, of course, because of my breakouts. I have tried a few different patches to treat acne, but this right here, being that it has retinol in it and it's advanced strength, it actually helps to dry out the pimple and get rid of that stubborn dark spot that it may leave. So I like to take a pair of tweezers and just pull a patch from the pouch, and I am going to apply this to this little ugly breakout right there. And just press it down just so that it'll stick. I have a little spot back there. Y'all getting all up in my business. Like we here. You are seeing me in my most vulnerable state, right? I think I am going to put a patch here just to help that go down. Just press that to make sure that it sticks. And I like to do this before I apply my moisturizer. So I've already treated the spots, but this is going to give me additional treatment. And you're only supposed to use these at night, is what the instructions say. And you only leave these on for 4 to 6 hours, I do believe. They come in a box. It comes with like 24 patches. So this actually comes with 12 patches. This comes with 12 patches. So you get 2 in a box. So I've already gone through 24 patches. So I purchased another box. But it works because the breakouts have been diminishing, like they've been going away. All right. So from there, I like to put, from there, I like to go in with my hydration. I am still using my Ulla Henriksen Hydrating Barrier Nurturing Face Oil. This is actually my second bottle. When Sephora has their sale, I'm going to get another bottle because I use this day and night. This gives me the hydration, and this just gives me the, I don't know, it just makes my skin barrier like real healthy and smooth. So I just put a little bit in my hands, rub my hands together, and then I pat that all over. And I like to do this after I put my patches on because this is an oil and my patches won't stick. So just patting that in. Including the neck. Any excess, I just rub it into my hands. And a little bit goes a long way. I used to apply so much to my face, but as you can see, the amount that I have here, it's good, it's enough. All right, so the last thing I use for my hydration is La Mer. I am actually testing out this La Mer moisturizer. This is the moisturizing cream intense. I picked up this sample while I was working at MAC at Nordstrom. This is what it looks like. So I picked up this sample. I'm only using just a little bit. The actual product itself, like when you purchase the full size, it comes with a spatula that you're supposed to use whenever you're getting the product out, which is understandable because you don't want to contaminate, you don't want to, you know, stick your hand into this particular moisturizer, because this moisturizer is considered a luxury moisturizer, which it definitely is. But I was grateful to get a sample. So this is what I'm using at night because it's very intense. Okay, there we go. It's very intense and it gives great hydration. So what the instructions say is you take like a dime size or pearl size amount and you put it on your fingers like this, and then you rub your fingers together. You're not supposed to take the product directly from the packaging and rub it on your face. You're warming it up. It has now gone into this, you know, creamy moisture, and you just apply it, the moisture, by tapping it into your skin like that. And what it does, the moisturizer begins to do what it do. Seeps into the skin and moisturize the skin. So I put the excess by rubbing it into my hands. I've really been enjoying that. I'm gonna turn my fan back on. So yeah, so I already put moisturizer on my lips. I did that before I got in the shower. Of course, brush my teeth, floss, and that's pretty much it for my nighttime skincare regimen. I do have other products that I said I use interchangeably, just like this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I use this. This is like a holy grail, a staple. I am just about near half, and I use that, like I said, interchangeably at night. But let me go back to the La Mer and tell you guys about the La Mer, because it's a luxury product and I tend to not really know a whole lot about it other than it's expensive. But it has a lot of great reviews, and you could purchase the La Mer product at Sephora. But I have the La Mer moisturizer, the intense moisturizer, and so it is an ultra rich cream moisturizer that hydrates, combats dryness, and energizes skin to unlock a rejuvenating transformation. It's for dry skin. Skincare concerns include fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, and uneven tone. Let's see, and it comes in a few different types of formulas. They have the intense moisturizer, they have the soft cream moisturizer, which I did not know. If I would have known that, I probably would have gotten the soft cream, because the soft cream, it's plumping, it's good for anti-aging, redness, loss of firmness, good for pores, and it's best for combo to normal skin, which is me. But the intense is best for dry skin. So it gives that hydration, which is okay because I definitely need the hydration. And look, the mini moisturizer is $100. The mini moisturizer is $100, right? So that product is definitely a luxury. So for me to get just a sample, I'm glad. But the regular size, well, I won't say the regular size, but the 1 ounce is $200. And it comes in 1 ounce, 2 ounce, the mini. The 2 ounce is $390. And then there's a value size, which is 3.4 ounces. That is $610. So when I tell you that is a luxury moisturizer, that is a luxury moisturizer. So I'm grateful that I was able to, you know, get my sample, and I use it sparingly. And I use it sparingly. So I tend to use it like every other night, just because it's formulated for dry skin. I really don't have, you know, intense dry skin, but I do like the fact that it gives me that moisture. So yeah, so that is my most updated nighttime regimen. Of course, I have my smell good. I'm going to spray my smell good and do all the things, but we were just really focusing on the skin here. You guys got to see me in my true glory, hyperpigmentation and blemishes and all, but that's okay because we are working on that. So this is for anybody who is dealing with hyperpigmentation, anybody who is dealing with unevenness, dryness, just looking for an updated skincare routine, products, yeah, all the things. So I'll make sure I have all of the products listed with links in the description box. But yeah, so that's it for now. It is now a new day. It is after midnight at this point. It's time to go to bed. But thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell all your friends that MK Beauty is back. We are back. We're providing the content. It's going to get better and better and better and better. Okay? Consistency is going to happen. But at any rate, you know I can go on and on. Let me know what products you're using for your nighttime regimen. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Just tell me, hey girl, hey, or something. Let me know you're here. As a reminder, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I cannot leave without reminding you of Psalms 139. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are his works. Bye.